So I got a problem. I have an ingrown toenail, and I think it's getting infected. I don't know if I should be running on a treadmill, but we're gonna find out. So my two cardio choices is the treadmill, which is classic, but I think this might be easier on my toe, because I can kind of stay on my heels, I guess, if I have to. This is just, the gym is still being put together. We got these things like some 40s for curls. We got the heavy rope pile. I don't have any shelves. I still have to even finish that wall. Want to see the Whisper Soft room? It's over here. It's this way. It's right up ahead. It's right around the corner. Ooh. Okay, so this is it. Oh yeah, in all its glory. This little inlet, it's not gonna be a closet. Just gonna, I think, have a computer desk. Boom. I don't know how to mud drywall, so if you know what you're doing, keep your mouth shut. Okay. With the treadmill, the plan is gonna do we're gonna crank this thing up. I'm gonna do 9 for a minute. Then I'm gonna do 8-5 for a minute. Then 8 for a minute. And then I'm gonna stay at 8 until I get to a mile. So around 7 minutes and 20 seconds, I should hit a mile. If I'm exhausted, I'll turn it to 77.5 right then. But if I can, I want to round it up, get to 8 minutes, and then go 7.5. And then a minute later, 7, 6.5, then 6, then 5.5, then 5, then 4.5, and then ending at 4 until I get to 2 miles. And that should be should be about 18 or 19 minutes. I'll hit the 2 mile mark. And then I can go to 3.5, and then for another, I don't know, whatever I feel like cooling down. And then if I even feel like it, I'll even go to 3. That's basically my cool down. If this toenail that's like, it's starting to get a little red and it's painful, and I don't want to upset it anymore. So we'll do a minute at 9 and feel it out. Like if it's hurting, that might change the whole thing. We'll see. Just gonna play audiobook while I run, make it pleasant. I'm on chapter 22 of Red Rising. I don't know if my head's even in frame. It's all right though. I want you to be able to see this. I hope.
Words for blades. Cassius Winch has looked at Pitchfork and points at Titus. You heed, Titus our laterals. Titus holds gaze with them and glances on Bradley, grabbing me with Cassius. Suddenly, Cassius directed the joy in their
Normally, that's the end of my workout. I usually lift weights. I usually begin on the punching bag for like 15, 20 minutes, lift weights for 20 or 30 minutes, and then do this. I was just tired today and we have people coming over, so I want to make sure. I really just want to get a run in, you know?
Beats and great minds have decided. Julian couldn't believe you were from Yorkton. The darkness returns in me. Even thinking of you doesn't dispel it.
Yeah. Good news! We got 30 minutes before company arrives, so I can box on this, which is nice. No time for weightlifting though, it's fine. I don't feel like it, you know. Every once in a while, take a day off. Burn off the beers, you know? So with this Everest, it's brand new, it's hard, hurts my hands. And I hate wraps. You know, I was like, I don't want to spend my time wrapping to save my wrists and all that. So I looked it up and it turns out they have wrap gloves. It's incredible. Because until this thing gets a little broken in, the sand gets to the bottom, it's actually, if I hit it pretty hard, a lot, my knuckles start to hurt. So let's see, which way does this go? I think it goes this way. Just wrap that around, Velcro it, boom, wrap my own hand. Gosh, I'm so happy I thought about this. The treadmill shuts off, it's fine. Give me a minute. Oh, I feel pretty rough. All right. Here we go. Like this. Like this. Normally I like to box first and run last. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna feel like forever doing this for 20 minutes. It's fine. Now we're not trying to fight Jake Paul. We're just trying to exercise, right? So I'll be taking it pretty easy. This is healthy boxing. This is not boxing. Look at that. Nice. How's it look? How's that for lighting? Better? Trying to just, the window's a little too far away, you know? Just a little too far away. Okay. Now I think it's better with the dark. You're absolutely right. You should have told me that. Okay. Okay. Set an alarm for 21 minutes from now.
21 minutes, counting down.
Gives me a minute to get set up, you know?
Even thinking of my noble mission and all the license it gives me.
I would be listening to music, but I think that's a little more copyright than this.
Doesn't banish the guilt. I'm the only one who shouldn't feel guilty for the passage. Yet, besides Rogue, I think I'm the only one who does.
I have these. I have extra padded gloves. Still hurts my hands.
Cassius points up
Crazy.
suddenly to the sky southwest of us.
Crazy.
What the gory hell? Dozens of blinking medbots pouring from floating Olympus's castle. We hear their distant whine. Proctors flicker after them like flaming arrows toward the distant southern mountains. Whatever has happened, one thing is certain. Chaos reigns. queens in the cell. The tribe continues to sleep in the castle. We've moved from the high tower to the gatehouse, so we don't have to rub shoulders with Titus's lot. To keep safe, we leave our cooking aside. This bothers Cassius, even though the dregs of the Institute are still
Get this thing in my thumb,
with the rest of the colors.
right in the joint,
They are athletic.
like right
They are resilient.
here.
They never ask you to repeat yourself
It's
unless
get
you're
like it
making a
locks
point.
up.
And they accept my
Weird.
orders. Even
This is part of being
anticipating what next I'll
36.
ask them to do. I credit
Just
their
being a
less
wuss.
privileged upbringings. Most are smarter than I. But I have that
It's
unique
this
thing
sti-
they
it's like
call
right along
slang smarts.
that stitch
Proven
there.
by my high score in the extrapolation intelligence test.
Oh, that's weird.
Not that it matters. I have superpowers, and that makes me the god Prometheus. Neither Antonio nor Titus. Even Quinn, with all her stories, can't muster up a recipe.
Joe Frazier.
We cook goat and deer meat over at the kitchen 6 kilometers from the castle, and we do it at night in the gulches, so
Ali.
the smoke can't be seen. We do not kill the sheep. Instead, we collect and deposit them in an orphanage for safekeeping. I could bring more over to my tribe with the food. The food is as big a danger as the food. What Titus and his killers would do if he found that we had fire, food,
Mike Tyson.
water. I return to the Amazon folk from a scouting trip to the south, when we hear noises coming from a small grove of trees. Creeping closer, we hear grunts and hacking sounds. Expecting to see a wolf ravaging a goat, we peer through the brush and find 4 of Titus's soldiers squatted around a deer corpse. They've already turned into savages.
Iron Mike, if you're watching this, please don't kill me.
We have to give them matches. Rogue tells me afterward. Titus's boys are starved.
Time do we have?
What do you expect they'd do? Hell, the big brute is hunting Goblin because he needs
Halfway.
fire and food. If we
This
just
sucks
give
about
them
music.
to them, we can unite the house, maintain civility. Maybe even Antonia will bring our tribe to reason.
100 of these for reaching halfway.
Antonia,
1,
really?
2, 3.
Cassius asks, guffawing. Even if... On the 6th day, I take his advice. Knowing Titus is out raiding, I risk seeing Vixus in the field. Unfortunately, Titus returns earlier than expected. Here I'm looking lively and sprung. Behind me, Vixus and 2 others. My stomach sinks a little.
let me pause that for a minute. So I have a friend who was the striking coach in the UFC he actually was like on the sidelines for one UFC match. And I was like, he was telling us, he's like, how to punch. He's like, when you're in UFC as a UFC coach, he's like, you take your fist, you draw a line, and your fist to the target, and it's all you do is you close that line. So he's like, that's it. He's like, so that's like UFC as his striking coach. That was his advice. Like, what he could tell anyone was like, be like, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I just heard him talking. I'm just trying to be in shape, you know? Earn all that food and beer and chips and video game time. Try and extend the old life a couple years, you know? Really sucks without music. Water can't come soon enough. Oh, 75%. Oh man, definitely don't like doing the treadmill first, that's for sure. All right. You ever see the end of Real Steel when he's like a robot? It's like, that's how I feel. Stupid screw spins itself loose in the ceiling. Here's a question. How do you stop an eyeball from unscrewing itself? I need your help. Doesn't smell bad. These things should air themselves out though. Now the one thing, I think, once you make it here, it's like, it's all about that extra mile, you know? And the one thing that I think will get it is 100 jumps on the trampoline, eh? It's not bad. "40 minutes. I'm not mad. Okay. Didn't bring any water with me, so gonna go get that later.